Welcome to A Kick in the Grass, a football manager story. I'm Brett, and today we're chasing Wonderkids again. So in the video today, we're going to search for Wonderkids once again. We're going to try and find some more obscure Wonderkids, some cheap Wonderkids, ones that you might not have found the normal way. We're going to use a different type of search to my previous video. Alright, let's jump into a few different saves. I'll explain how the search works. It's pretty simple, and we'll see what we can find. Okay, so I've just jumped into a save I'm doing with Basel, trying to win them the Champions League. Now, the way you search for Wonderkids in this different, well, it's not really a different way, just something I really noticed as I was playing the game the other day. You head into scouting as normal, select the player search, and you get to your normal screen here. If you don't have the World Recruitment Package, it's probably really going to help with this search function. If you don't have it and you're a small club, you just come in here at Recruitment Package, you select the world, make sure you don't continue the game when you've done that, and of course once you've finished finding players, you can switch it back to your current package that you can afford. Alright, so we're in the player scouting section, we go to a new search, and all we really do is stick it into age range 15 to 18. The reason I've chosen 18 is because the way we're going to search at the moment is we're going to search by world reputation. Now, when players hit 19 and they're starting to play for their countries and under 21s, their world reputation starts to bump up. We would have way too many people on our search here. So all we're going to do here is hit the world reputation and we're going to search by world reputation. Now, what you can see is, and I'll scroll down because my head will be in the way, we've got world reputation. The biggest one is 2.5 star. As I go down though, we've got 2-star world reputations and 1.5 star world reputations as well. And then it stops and goes to 1 star. And the rest of the players will be 1.5 or potentially 0 stars. Now, we're only going to focus on those 1.5 star players and greater. So that limits the amount of players we're actually going to look through. So if you have us check out here, I'll select all those players with world reputation 1.5 and above. And there's quite a lot in this save. There's probably, maybe 30 to 50 players here. That's not a massive range, but it gives us somewhere to start. Now, I have already had a quick look at this. There are heaps and heaps of players here that we can look at. And we obviously don't want to go for the ones that cost a lot of money because they've probably already turned up in your searches. Your scouts have probably found them. But we're just going to have a look at a couple of players in this list. And then you'll be able to see, just by searching by world reputation and selecting kids from 15 to 18, you will get some really cool players with great attributes. And they will come from, as you can see here, really strange and obscure clubs. And the reason for that is because when they come from Africa, the Middle East, Asia, and other places that aren't Europe, of course, there are some European teams here too. What happens is they tend to play for their country a lot quicker, and that's where you're going to find these more obscure potential Wonderkids. All right. Let's have a look at a couple of them in this list, and then we'll head over to another save just to check that out as well. Okay, so we've got Nerlin Agaev. He is on the list. He is 110 to 300,000, and look at his attributes as a 17-year-old. And as I mentioned before, he has 12 caps for Iran, and that's why he's on the list with a higher world reputation. We've got Ousmane Dieng, a defender from Senegal. He's worth $7,000 to $70,000, and you can see the attributes on this guy. Anis Al Ghada from Syria, a midfielder worth $70,000 to $700,000. We've got Shadi Karlouni, another Syrian. He's a striker, worth nothing to $18,000. Really, really cheap pickup. He's 6'4" as well. We've got Pak Kum Il from Japan, another midfielder. He's already played 3 times for Japan, and he costs about $210,000 to $4.2 million. He has some amazing attributes already. We've got Idrissa Diédhiou, another Senegalese player, plays on the left of midfield. He's cost about 18,000 to 170,000. Once again, great off the ball. Technique's great. First touch, he's only 18. And we have, last of all in this save that I'm going to highlight, Abdou Fall. Once again, another Senegalese player. He is a defensive midfielder. He's $85,000 only. Look at the state of this guy. He is out of control. He's 6 foot. He has excellent mentals, physicals, technicals are great. It's just crazy. I can't believe how good this guy is for so cheap. Just hopped into another save I have with Copenhagen. If we do the same thing, go to the scouting page, player search. We fix up the search parameters to be 18. Oh, we've got 16 to 18. Have a look at that. We get the world reputation sorted out. We only have a smaller amount of players this time compared to the Basel save, but we still have some gems hidden in here that come from outside of Europe. So if we have a quick look, we have a couple of highlights. Sergio Rodriguez, a striker. He's got 16 finishing already. He's 6'1", and you can get him for around $800,000. Just awesome stuff. He's Bolivian. We've got Karel Frimmel, a Czech Republic player. He's already played caps for the Czech Republic. He's a right wing back or central defender. He looks amazing already. He's got 18 heading and 17 work rate with 18 bravery and aggression. What an awesome player. We've also got Sebastian Camino, an Argentinian. It's probably easy to find the Argentinians and Brazilians, but look at the attributes on this guy. 20 aggression, 19 teamwork, 17 work rate, and 16 stamina already at 18 years of age. He hasn't played for the national team, but he's played for the under-20 national team, and that's why he's popped up in the world reputation. Now, I'll just showcase one more save. This is the save I have with Chelsea. The reason I'm showing you this one, it's only 2.5 years into the save, so there's not as many Wonderkids being generated yet that have made it all the way up to 18 years of age, but there's still a couple. So if we do the same thing, go into the scouting, player search, it's on World Recruitment Package, of course, with Chelsea. Check that new search button out, head into make it 18. Toggle that world reputation up. We have only sort of one page full here of players with 1.5 star world reputation. And what you can see here is we've got players like Rooney Bargi, Antonio Nusa, Zvonarek, Maisahoy, Podlek, and others. So they're guys that have already been in the game from the start. They're real players. So it makes it a little harder when you're only a couple of seasons in to find these gems from other countries, but there are actually a couple here. And we're going to have a quick look at 2 of those players. So we're going to have a look quickly at Bernard Smith. He's an 18-year-old, comes out of Australia, a new gen. He's only costing $200K to $2 million, and he looks amazing. He's a striker. He's already got 15 finishing, 18 flair. He's a real short guy. But for 18, wonderful composure as well. And also Keith Darmanin, a guy from Malta, a very obscure country in the world of Football Manager. He has 12 caps for his country, as you would expect, Malta being a very tiny country in world football. But he's a central defender. Look at the state of this guy. He's 6'4" already, 15 jumping reach, 17 balance, 17 aggression, 20 determination, and he has everything in the right places for technicals. 12 tackling, 12 marking, and 11 heading already. You can pick him up from anywhere from $700,000 to $6.8 million. All right, so there's nothing groundbreaking in what I've just shown you. It's just something I found while I was playing around with Football Manager the other day. It may be something many of you already use, but if you don't, it's something you can try. And everyone loves to find those really cheap, obscure Wonderkids to bring through and have from many of the countries that aren't so popular in world football. As always, thanks so much for watching. If you want to check out another video about finding super cheap Wonderkids, I'll put that up about now. Please subscribe to my channel and check out the other content that I have. All right, bye.